Right, abusuya be like video no share dia mo bi foforo na ono so anya bi etumi ahwe aka 8 days na etu ahene na esi ahenefo amwo osun kokuruku MPP amonyoko num kotoaba na omayi Frank Atuni a nyame adoma 2028 obedi amonyoko nanim wakopre tumi ede ama MPP abusuya ni nyina na nsem bi a ahyase ebobọ ba no enya asem ketua ano ade yie pa ni nyina ne se nra enna mpanyifo a omohwe abato no so ni national executives a omo na egbo amonyoko no ho bra a chese former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene mpanyifo aka nra Michael Kwemu nyina ekohia mu ne 5 candidate a omo contest election no meche honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Dr. Brian Echampon Dr. Osei Yao Edichum na afin so no engineer Kwabna Japan mu nyina kohia ya omo kosan asumdwe ebua na so omo kosan peace pact na abra omo ekoye no videos bi e ba bonten enra na ebi ekyerese ohwese de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aseni mood no na enhyeda enye normal na say ni mood no na enti said de bia ehu na osi etie no na eno na Honorable Kyei Mensah Bonsu, former MP, the Maswami constituency, and of course, former parliamentary minister, Wakasa Acheche Nsemu, Niama, ananse Sinti ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the mood no eti me aswenge sa, na nina se Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan, and say na ochunye mu in fact, no koki kan sembi, edigu Dr. Hunfia, nanka Dr. Enindie mu de ko hwesenka national executives ananse womo a ya pa womo so mo hwe abato no so no kombetimi afre Honorable nanka omwatimi ninu adi ananso omwatimi atwena so esanse untimi enkoka nsem bi sa emfangu alaji hunfi emfa hu ni sa nanso so nya ade a national executives etimi eka bibia fa ho a omaya ahwe han akwakosan peace pact na sanse mu a yekoso no in fact Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not happy at all about Niama ekoso no in fact me mama kasa enwa yenji brani enkotie nsem a Honorable Kyei Mensah Bonsu edi atudwa abra ojibre na one ose Bonsu lawyer
nim Dr. Bawumia bi nim Dr. Bawumia say or this pleasant personality at least opie baby and the name serious and then in the whole proper no na say the name in serious crowd aden. Is there a meaning to it?
Oh, Minia, say campaign ye.
Yes.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or ka na se motone ho. Me ho to a wo ton no. Eye ono ne ni so ade hu.
Sure.
Nia ojiri se ye de tumi ne mano a. Baby a party no, opeso page party no ekoduru. Omamuni nyina omanchekire ne omanyo no nso eni so ade hunu a opeso de beboa omanchekire ne omanyo no se ne be ya omano yebetimi akoyenim achen be bia ewe eno obohu dero onkobo bi edin onkodidi obi atem de bia wo kan se ewia o se ke hobom MPP for yenim yen your party no make say benefo mo no omonim say yenia ya hoden kra no ntimi fa yengutwa pokoko no because our strength as various research actually no your strength pa no around 47%.
Yes.
47-48% of the voter population. Inti we den we here floating voters abeka ho na dey win elections.
It's true.
Na say oko boda rules obi emra na won fa den to me board ya no na omra ne say ufie dere wa ma party no ho anya kono a say de kono ma de kono ma nso a undime win.
Yes.
And inti that is what we should be doing. Unfortunately, I say nipa ne bide nsem no kono enye papa sabe boye nipa Nti semni bi oha na emoya. And you expect the party because party ni nyina yeso.
Yes.
You expect the party se bia ka party no betie simu say Debbie e bia de ni ne make we de. E ya trash. What you say? Because the nipa no e bi enye ono nkompo e di eche nyina no mutime nwini asem na di ato ekom. What you say? Obi o ha we ka asem no kra mu no kra no no mu so akofa be bi enye no kra.
Yeah.
E che meza bo so kan enye no kra. Na if you are not fair team today.
Sure.
If you disagree with the Mimpo Maka and you are team today.
That be.
If you munwa the next stage is James was one kind of great na I feel no shall say the team. You don't know where this coming from. And the same now would be sad. So then became we nipa to be a sem
It may happen. Yeah.
Until you cannot pretend say nothing is happening.
Okay.
You expect the party that you belong to know to protect you. There's a party no so intimi nyesa na mansem no emu ya kakra. Until you don't come pretend and say yes, pretend and say everything is all right.
Everything is fine.
Ye nyina nim say niema enye fine sir.
Yeah.
So let's straighten up matters. Me dey me ogidi say benifo say achia ne mu ye. Ese me bu nyina de. Even though mbra kanu and no so dey no. But me giri say the party if they demonstrate strength senya ne kasa e course no na me hunu say party bit me dey na si ho no the kobasa and bibia beto din.
Yeah.
Sometimes you must register a displeasure.
Okay.
Na me giri say ohun ya me giri say so person put meaning to it. That is what it was.
But I mean to specifics no not just say the very recent issue maybe Eddie Wayne aba the Buzia Missy Buzia Edubuahin reference na ekofa nsem bebre ba ya no. When Ken Japan ekasa through sa video recording no ye hu say Bawumia campaign na issue statement.
Yes.
Say they expect him to apologize to Bawumia. Omo reason they say the reference to Edubuahin was not made by Bawumia.
Yes.
Some other people in the kind. And for him to be attacked, they feel say it was unjustified. They will say Ken Epacho. Ken campaign this has been unequivocal. Say never. They will not apologize for stating the obvious.
What is the obvious?
Where to use
Now what is the obvious in this case? Say what communal semash will become. I said no one can. Now you proceed from there to rain insults on the person. What's it obvious? What is obvious? You see, me and me will be many trouble for.
Yes.
You try to be a bit my baby. Name Kyei. We bit my draw attention, sir.
Asempa FM.
Honorable, as well kind of yes, I'm a monochrome party.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
Then quickly you introspect and I say, a BB or hold with me, I draw attention, no kind Sardian, so okay, see it here. Then say, and you say, I got it wrong. You can come back and say to your listeners, I got it wrong. Now you're done. Any part, and yes, rubber for. Now, what can 7 or she nipa no con? Say, what can say?
Nay, intro
into we or true. Now, if you what shall say, said some in the end, now can go nipanoswa. Will be sent any papa sao. What you say?
And on that specific issue, Momo campaign were expecting to hear BB from the party. Like Osaka party never out
because say I didn't in my bandi.
Say asumdwe baba.
Ye pasumdwe. Na asumdwe no enye dai beto aba no ene enko the processes leading to abato no enyina aka. Nti ye kwa animu na akopem se beto aba no. That is before, during, and after the elections. And the also member na me fa Mensah me shekrata ase. Say ye
yes.
Ni che say ehia nso se ebeye. Na say obi akoka asem bia asem no entwe yi. Na ede me fa say wontwe ba ekuo no mu. You don't even address it. You don't even talk about it. Na mombra.
Fa never sign.
I won't say a bit problematic.
Yeah.
However, we all dialogued about it because you see, ultimately though, party, the cause of the party now believe in any individual. The Nipano, oh, when you saw form, that's what's the main patchwa. Party in deference to the party. Abba.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I
believe that is why some of you probably advised Dr. Bawumia to come for this signing ceremony. And yes, as a protest, no, come let me stay away.
Oh yes, as a protest, yes, we had that option. But and you party in our party in our and of course, your participation in Kurabit Makakoma.
Yes.
What yes?
Yes.
Ebia wo buy no kram but bit me kanipa akoma say bia de ebia ntwa yi onti what do we do bibi ka ade ketwe bi etimi esesa nipa ebi what yes?
Yes.
And see we all thought through say no yanko party ninti party no ho donti what yes?
Yeah. But once you've signed such a pact, meaning say more committee say irrespective of whatever happens on 31st, no, say ankwa mamua mo beje atum.
Oh, Obi, oko contests. Also, Jitumu say contest be to say tefra hiase.
Yes.
Well, mutu abedan.
Yes.
What you say? And you may win or you may lose. Abato empire. What you say?
Yes.
There's always a winner.
Yes.
Nti say enhyɛne de gu kwan mu no yɛnyina nje tumu dia so what I say oko contest ne say wudi nkunima wabose
Yes.
wudi nkugo so a also gye tumu the say bono kwa na me ya na me giri say within the party no here say be ni kitikiti
Yes.
say ne be ya yiwia
Nkabom no betimi aba.
What I say? Yes, you have won. The greater battle lies ahead.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
And then I can, you know. Well, obey Dinkunimbian, we hear every single one of us. We hear every single one of Nippon Nine.
Yes.
Any more chita for.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
I remember, say, Alan or car say, or Fimu. Now, you would be those days near say, keep a bit more tracing the steps back.
Okay.
Even when he said,
Semper FM,
obey core independent. We're so hoping, say, Nipa Nibekasananka Waba Wama or quite baton. We share on one you nya because irrelevant.
Yes.
But me, I don't think so. Say, go to a bay. Young Crawford Motwaba 2020 against 2024.
Yes.
2.1 million and Uncle Twabana. 2.1 million.
That's a lot of people.
NDC4 John Mahama, President John Mahama. We in 2020 no, and one we in 2024. They were only about 118,000.
Sure.
And man, they round it up to 120,000. Don't forget to say voters register no. Ye be a mobile, nipa mkochro mudi be 2 million. So on the face of it, 120 million, 120,000 pen at the can. We are not even looking at the incubate harvested from the register.
The 2 million.
The 2 million for yeah. But the Abana 2020, no, 2.1 million metwaba. Can you? I believe say that research has not been done. Because now we believe in a land ending, maybe we'll stay away.
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
Make us say each one of them. See we na ye it could have a devastating impact on the party's performance in 2028. We should avoid that. Also, and until we should keep our eyes on the ball, stay focused. Infractions never stop. And I want the party to demonstrate strength. So, party no finance ho. Na se bi enema nkoya. Nanu ya President from what in Kokasema. Yes, one can hear.
Yes.
Immediately party no fire.
Party issue statement, yes.
So why is it that near Kosono as a party no?
Party in
Is
it also because party no aka publicly say as far as our elections were concerned, you know, the party are running safe from the BBA elections committee in Mensah. Or money electoral commission, the Ghana police for na handle BBA. If the party doesn't want to get involved in anything around this election, would that probably be the reason in it?
The what India no? Say na it be a befra about you. As what can it be befra about you? Because also kind he attacked one person. He attacked one of the contestants.
Yes.
So what you say?
Yes.
Indeed, and I make say me dem feel say party no should. I was a party no. E dey na isi ho. Me ka say penifo say achie ne mu ye.
Yes.
The same be bu nyina de.
Sure.
So say ne man ko yi nra enne e bia ye hwe ne beko. Me enne nsema penifo ni bi kan ye. It was good. I want to believe say it may mark a watershed. If in Ekro we have 9 days from now.
Yes.
Kan nen krompe. So na with the assembly maker. So I can't pay. I can't and then I pay. Yes.
But going round with Dr. Bawumia across it, what dream would I say a possible say you bit me lose about way?
It doesn't.
And cross it
doesn't.
From the way
na yedi ho dance because was say we started from Bono East.
Yes.
Bono proper Ahafo.
Yes.
Western North. Yes. Western region, Central region, Greater Accra, Eastern region, and they are called the two upper regions,
yes.
West and East. Yako Northeast, yes. Yako Savannah. And like say, Yako last but one was Northern region.
Yes.
If you Ashanti. It's obvious. It's clear. It's crystal clear who is winning. Dina make us cross over margin across it's the margin of victory.
And a motion.
And a yeshi. Say if we are say, oh, we need hugely.
Yes.
It strengthens your muscle. It strengthens your authority in the party. Now, Abua will say any panel.
Yes.
To help in the reconciliation of person building. What I say, to bring everybody to get united behind him into the greater battle ahead of us. I can tell you, say, Ashanti yanko baby anyway. And the mehu. I'm saying, say, be a research be the researcher. Me feel say, me can say be 100% sacrosanct. But researcher make us say, the minimum much more credible from the sources. I minimum. They are able. I may disagree with margins be what the percentage be what but it was generally no.
Yes.
It
follows our trend.
It follows our trend, And I have no doubt in my mind. Me ni bibia o team say be basse on winning. But margin
necessary emotion.
Margin until we are doing everything right. So then ye kui what shall say. Then make an more be sometimes you be baby. Many times, yes, sometimes we be baby. Now come on. Oh
yes.
Now one people come and tell us. I mean, that's some tea party. We coordinate our, but no, Papa Nasem no. Was saying to be actually. Now you see many places we can also in nature. I am from
okay.
What you say?
Okay.
We say we ain't get on. So no how do I make her? So but listening to the man say me Mr.
Yes.
What can I say? Was say abana episode the boss any back on family bomb me say my bravo. What you say? Brandy nyina yen kam munye party na juma. So maybe a department be see be mind ba could do.
But some have said that approach so may not be all right because say young fan say your doctor and so on call for a time that you are party.
Right.
It means what can sem a chinko for.
Right.
Ain't it, rather than raining Sankofoni in and calling them to order, no, you don't go telling delegates, say, oh, so be a castle crowd there, only or no as a people think that is not proper. Rein people in, let them stop attacking people rather.
He speaks to it.
Okay.
He speaks to it.
Okay.
And then even goes further to say, the ekosono and tawa ba ekunu no. Mama Trabe in Vietnam, me party no be partner. Now, fortunately, we have sufficient time.
Yes.
Tawa work constituencies no ya boy acquire reconciliation to get everybody on board. Because sending a shots in America now. He recognizes said the mechano. You can't bomb we are full force no problem. Is not able to deliver as power.
Yeah.
Yes. This will be tija, will be teda. You must do everything to bring the person.
To bring the person back.
What I say. Now, no, you call me a constituency. So I mean, now brand TB, I just say, we host style to Dr. Bawumia, Auntie, Onuntino, a call before fro. Auntie, if you know better me, I'm saying, Minikuma. And name our year party. I said they be within the party now. Ope say we are opposition within the party. They were more your opposition. You call minority, you call opposition, your opposition within opposition. You thought, oh, say my papa never can. Maybe me give this a boa party no. A boa o man no chichire. They dream home you know because a be odri where the nakakra. But if you I'm not sure say what but don't kunu say but say the beer ano yete unka in negative terms. So the beer ano o yesi wo ye niam ensem fata. Wanyini o ko anim. O marnom say o manyini. Is that the life that we want to live in the party? You've listened to the what tea papa no. That's I'm not saying. So that's what kind of pa. I'm saying, Mr. Pin home in me. And me call airport and I bank.
Yes.
And the former MC of a family. One me, but I know catch him so when he passed me, see a bam after some bako.
Yes.
Someone in the kind or say one me and one in the opposite in the Kasebi. What it means is that I said no.
Unya adrin sacred.
Because of upon communication. What you say? Now so many places. In Kraha ye buy Yansan ye bank Krahano. Now in Kraha literary coordinators about 595.
Yes.
Anyway. About if I say be Busumi and Sana ye bana. So no more did you no ye omako ye microphone be a literary areas no constituency no ako ton papa no asem. Mayen back when you nti afei electoral area coordinators no more tea in some lesson one they bonded together.
Yes.
And omunya omo no e pese hu ye nkrofo some ye convince say you to about Bawumia 595 no. Then I think the figure was about 467 or so. And omunya initially.
Okay.
And Bawumia MI. Bawumia back buy na namono. Obekono we say oh yeah constituency 24 letter areas na a move 15 na I declare having listened to the papa no because oh enra okoha na me ko she me sheda kutie no letter area coordinator wo constituency A o wako B akutie o say that's me toma koma so obi o so an yankrofo no omo ayi no say club omo frey but papa na so be kan no yinyina yaba. And you see, if you greater Accra, 468, I think, and a number if you know, the number not climb up. Later area coordinators, I could do 482, inching towards 500. So what I say, Neiraba, and I'm cry.
Yes.
Obetino, yes, we call her letter area coordinator. We say now on come home as I said, Waba. It has effect on Omofopno. But they live with them. I mean, Crawford in the United States, and quite to me. What I say?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is having an impact. And in I and Sempano, no, send you see cancer.
Yeah. But I don't know if going around what pickets are signals no former. Because one critical message for the Kennedy Japan campaign, for example, and it's a delegates na share so moko jom omoko filling station omoko fitafo omoti trot room a kwan na Ghana for so omope no because Ghana for boni pa ba could say MPP for mo dey assume say ba ye beto ama. Are you not picking that signal? Onam swame magazine near deno. Oman kan jam say ken no omope no.
Mibacho, maybe I have not heard this I think.
Sir.
Oh, Mibacho. You ask your people. So, said delegates no mushe.
Yes.
Delegates no mushe.
Yes.
And the issue is ya twaba. Anko yamaye. What was responsible for Anko yamaye?
Yes.
Is it Bawumia? You twaba ni you know. Some Ashanti Media report. Some people deliberately wanted to bastardize it. Did you say? Chema won't me, Yamia or son that yes, sad, you know.
Asempa FM.
No. I bet what party, no. What I say? But Yamia can say, Sir reports, no, inquiring about you. National level, no. Professor Kyei, and so in the committee,
yes.
They went to the remaining 15 regions.
Yes.
Conrad Adenauer Foundation, someone say professors be more legal.
Yes.
Independently, also your money. Why not attribute to failure not to? Bawumia. And you ask people, say Bawumia na ma ye lusu ye. I say, Debbie. I say the first time I have felt you be from Isrim into the ma ye lusu ye. MPP I felt you be from Debbie. The first time I have felt it. A major political party. FLD Cremonini and a man of Debbie. What I say?
Yes.
And he, Minia, I know the Memu. Upe piece or more inquiries on you know. They all spoke about Enema Benai. External factors, governance issues, party no moonsem. Any, of course. Electioneering campaign.
Yes.
Resource distribution in your these four things now. Reports in your speak to. And you Bawumia sem. And then Uncle for so as or no. Who is on basis the same? There's no basis.
He was the leader of the campaign.
He was the leader.
He was the flag bearer.
No, the basis say beer. Sabi, you win here.
Yes.
Senka would take credit on what they call a battle like within him. It is how come from that perspective.
FM.
So Kunimbaya
and on the Bejenum.
Nikuaba come. That one, yes. What you say?
Yes.
But said American Chechemuno come years with the real issues no. Umfa enkwasheneko. What you say? Minia, yeah. Some people like Dan Yako baby now be casting be. Ozai ena mimi ba we school JHS or years I'm all co SS senior high school placement by baby neko 2 year na me frɛ me MP so mwame woni me me DC me frɛ o mwamfa nti me man koto aba era na de ko she Bawumia ado meet me da she Bawumia na yi what I say various issues obi pe e mo afi obi ho ne nsa nka yesi obi onya slot bi so mfa nkomo party for ni bi wakoton what ko she Bawumia. And these things be say ube korana na and the party for no and more positions and did giant or fee. What do you call Bawumia? What do you call Bawumia? What I say? It beams and we cremonine or buy also be deliver a cremo Muslim votes in the when Timmy and yet. No, crack, and crack. Obi, go and look at the data with respect to the immediate past elections, 3 of them, 2016, 2020, and 2024. Go and look at Zongo communities, maybe polling stations. Look at our performance. 2016, 2020, no. Now, they 20 between 20-30%
of Zongo votes in polling stations within Zongo community.
Averagely, 20-30%. Non-median, you average 40%. You average 40%. Regardless of the fact that 2.1 million are Metroaba. What is the 2.1 million Metroaba? Perhaps even a hono, Quebec Crosso, 40%, no? Okay, ebe could near 50%. What you say?
Yes.
I'm citing me constituency, for instance. The constituency, 2016, me nyabe 63,000. For the presidential candidate, we garnered about 67,000. In the year 2020, no, na me hope say, anye bi no me 63,000, we ko be 66,000. Because now the register no, about 10,000 become. Tina me hwe say, betimi dia ko be 68,000 and push the presidential candidate no to 70,000. If I did a campaign, me edge almost say we are targeting 75,000. But 2020, no, a brand TV be share more swami. Pretending say or MPP ni. And yenye names or MPP ni. Na or NDC ni. Hey, MPP phone bia omompe me masemo. Ekodi na chi. Afi omo na mo wakwa campaign na adwuma na mafiefi mu. So, che Mensah bozu yesi wonsi from no so wonsi. Tina party no se emfa we mra. On tia se ntini yesi de ko independent. Obi, yeto abani wie no. Ya na mehwese menya na menya. 63,000 na menya no 2016 kra menya. Eso teye. E man benya 58,000. Cause a brand any Ghana be 9,000.
Oh, okay.
What you say? Nti me 63 original no kra menya. Presidential candidate Kufuor dia ononya 67,000 close to 68,000. You say oh easily bet me there 70,000 the anya bi ni menya no. Yenya. Because baby, a lot of people were complaining, hey, 9 people for more confusion about mood and about crying or two. And now we are not confusion in the honor. Independent be any honor. I may hope to say, I need be no. You be see manano. But me, I hit 63,000 I call. Maybe this time there's 70,000. Because register no, it will be.
Yes.
When ya me misses 3,000, my 58,000, which is my performance, and a horrible mamino, and when ya, obenya 51,000, and ye Bawumia. Me fan shese or no, sa brantiano, and an uncle from Pena. Yes, I'm American, but his performance was affected by the general malaise against us, against the MPP. Obi sanity. It was nationwide. But
me Brian the champion in Komame Pacho. He raised the issue said constituency be an to parliamentary to presidential. In the presidential votes from each constituency in the Kekabum, ebenya the national result for presidential. But I wish be 7 regions in our country. The MPP's presidential candidate when we need presidential in even one constituency in 7 regions, that is shambolic. And I don't know obetimaka say a flag bearer no problem
regions be.
Oh, Brian Bobo ni nyina wa how.
I mean anya no
and
there are 5 regions.
Yes. When you When Timmy we need even parliamentary seat were back.
Oh, yes. And I make us say 5 regions.
Okay, 5.
5 regions. But I see 5 regions, no. And you're comforting. And you're some who say, and ye papa.
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
What's it to me? A strive, see bit my improve the next time. What you say?
Yes.
But you see, that is not the first time also. In 1996, check the records. So for the current configuration of regions, because 1996,
Nay 10. Yes.
And then I could do 16, but so for the current configuration of regions, Obe who said 1996, and the President Kofonka 8 regions, the way you be.
When Timmy we need
8 regions, and the way you be.
Regions.
Yes. That was 1998. Sorry, 1996. In 2004, and so about the same thing repeated itself. Akufo-Addo in 2000 and in 2008 and
2012. Okay.
And 2012. And so the same thing happened here. But you see, Kufo in 2000, with Mr. Mantosa also, Ewini Emma party no. Akufo-Addo the same thing. What you say? And so it's not even the first. And I'm saying I'm not taking glory in that. Obi, Minka said the see any yet. And yet, but you see, that make us say the general you see your money muno. I can't. In fact, about it in 15 out of 16 regions. It's not happened before. In 15 out of 16 regions, no. About Nyano 2020 no. Esote. Region back.
And I'm more appreciative.
I appreciate it.
That's northeast.
That's northeast. Region back. Once I make me constituency example.
Yes.
Constituencies no. I think there were about 13 constituencies or so. And now I'm increase your votes out of 276. 13 and the team appreciate it. Now appreciation no it be 1%, 2%, 3% to be. The only one that is significant of East which appreciated by 25%. What you say? I mean, there's a Brian, on the constituency. I was saying, on the constituency, depreciate here. I think Brian's constituency a drop by 7,000, 8,000. Let me check in a year. What you say? I know the Bawumia. What the Bawumia? I general discontent. So by and make us say attributable to external factors. If anything, the governance issues, especially the economy. What you say?
Yes.
And look,
but the economy, the people think you cannot disentangle the economy from Dr. Bawumia because he was presented as a poster boy on the economy. It is economy now in Kyei and I'm watch 8 years. How do you think some bit may cleaning it up for the next election when you present the same person?
The economy was doing well.
In the first term.
In the first term.
Yes.
Was he not there?
He was.
He hadn't any can you balance so first term the second term and but it's made to appear so which is not true. In any event, you see, a minor governance, the chief executive of this country is
the president.
The president.
Yes.
We are vice president. We are Nifutufo. You can only advise. Cabinet ministers, they are all advisors, and these are. It's all advice. Now, don't forget, the president, apart from cabinet, there's a pool of other advisors for various sectors. Until you minister, wakasi, ministry, experts be a he bounces of them. Say, we might be saying, sometimes all the minister in the best friend back. Say, this is it. What we can see. But evidence that every man is saying
yes.
It is a better option. oh dear no mean car say you and you well considered, but you say you didn't mean win a President Chief Executive. What you saying? What advice no? And I say a friend say I didn't know go sometimes I go to idea. But I come for chamber. What you say?
Yes.
But bia back on the board, if it's in quality, but no boarding. In the meantime, and the man also why the doors into
Yes.
we the board in a comparison and gay. But can also resources no Susa. Doing him, we say cheaper credit. My mentor, you bet my last for the time being. So I may free Sikadia Cotodia with the Cotodia way. What I say? The chief executive, ultimately, no, on a decision or make a decision. Cabinet, yes, individual ministers, cabinet, no, and no. They are advisors. Cabinet is an advisory unit to the president.
Yes.
But what cabinet? That's what comes and that's the president. So, you have to consult to other people behind the curtain because ultimately one will bear can we are not in a Westminster system. And the president, a prime minister, is just the primus inter pares. Yet then the president stands alone. The American say you need many what you way. But my cousin be vice could tune for the be a president and for Mengaza. But I'm just saying that ultimately the decision is taken by the president. I want to take a decision, but we have several options. Now I can say I've opted for this one.
For this one.
What I say. And he won't me and Caso na a chile hono and Yama Koyintino. Macase a nipa a 2.1 Antuamay. President Mahama won with 1.7 million votes.
A difference of 1.7.
A difference of 1.7 million votes. One can say, so okay, and it gives me confidence. See, to tune ye pa, ye can't hope to tune ye 2.1 million. No, I'm Uncle Twabano. Ye can't hope we can get them to come back and vote. Okay? So I'm just registering the point to say, Omo two about President Mahama. The difference appears huge. What you say?
Yes.
But check it against 2016. Akufo-Addo when he won. The new people who clamored to MPP Mayama Akufo-Addo winning by 1 million votes. No. What you say? Between 2012 and 2016, new people are no when the NDC was in government. Obi, now I close to 700,000 between 2016 and 2017. We, President Mahama, he won. But I've just told you, say, "Mom, be calm, home for fraud." It's just about 120,000, 120,000. So it was not as if say there was that clamor for NDC. Now, look at it. Hey, Aba, in the lead up to Abaya 2A, and DDEP, domestic data exchange programming. Na or far-reaching effect.
Yes.
Obi, domestic bondholders, no. Now, our number close to 800,000. Middle class.
Yes.
800,000. Say Obi or dependent back on. And on me, no someone to about my hair. Number near saying. Number near saying.
That's another 800,000.
Another 800,000. What come boom about 1.6 million? And on both we have some go to about my. What you say?
Yes.
Imagine say a Kotwaba 3 days to say a Kotwaba. Na ya two petromu domestic data exchange program no me nkan fangu ayi me ma ban no animasio maybe it was
and that's
required to salvage the economy, but the impact no so de ma how did we manage it? Maybe a management of information or maybe a handle how many pound tiase and a day before back any penum. Obi, we spoke Galamsey be a big issue. MP before no, let's say the Ghana for Ghanaian citizens. Oma, who commanding communities are, can you tell me the name before be encounter? Ibika. The fight against Galamsey, Yakochichi, excavators, na ye burning in the manema no. And before you be no maybe no, or any prayers who they will vote against you. It explains why mining communities, no, apart from about 3 constituencies, they lose you constituencies.
But Honorable, it brings me back to my questions. For example, middle class now almost so far from DDEP, you know.
Right.
When they enter that ballot booth on election day,
yes,
no almost saying who the picture of Bawumia on that ballot paper, it will remind them of all of this. Indeed, how, and I've heard Professor Frimpong Boateng, for example, say NPP per se almost saying enya sa more attraction the backer. They should come with a new candidate. In fact, to the extent so Onoan Kasa as somebody who was part of government, I can publicly say one Twaba, and this is a senior party member.
Right.
He believes the only way out is for somebody, a new face to be on that ballot. Now what to me a ginger base, I'm a saying movie about me for him will not cut it. Do you think when you bring him all of a sudden Ghana for will be finished about him now?
Yeah,
but he was.
So
he
it
was
depends on how we're able to sell our message.
Okay.
Professor Frimpong Boateng.
Yes.
You'll be a Mibunupa. But sometimes I disagree with him. I disagree with him. Let's face it. Excavators are sending a kangalam season. I a coachee,
a major issue.
To what extent did affect your chances?
More fortunes in the elections.
And has he also done an introspection about the role
on also play?
Has he done that? Instead of attacking people. What I say? Oh, we should be honest with ourselves. But I think we can manage. You see, 1996.
Yes.
Who beside my assassin, I'm just asking addressing a crap. 1996, President Kufo Ebaya or winning from Adubuahi.
Yes.
Adubuahi in 1992 had garnered about 30% of the vote. Even though Nayan before, we claimed to say, winning, and our banner Chinchim Mensah Aji. And then my control stolen verdict.
Sure.
So when Kufo won in 1996, I call about Tono. December 1996, Anyi Yamaya, Kofo score 39%.
Yes.
Some people were saying, Kofo Jai Dubai Manekoya would have won. There was no need. What you say? And now, you call ye. Until you call into 2000, people raise this issue. People raise this issue and say, no. Yamanin could be. What you say?
Yes.
To the extent that even 1998, you call primaries in ye Sunyane. We had decided to say be primaries in because 1996 you call April. You can so binti April 19 election year April. Asan you call primaries. Akoyi President Kufo. What you say?
Yes.
Nti ye na ye ba parliament for 1997 no. And President Kufo sa amre no ni Jake Obiche Bilamti. Parliament they wanted to meet us.
Okay.
Asempa FM.
To sell the yense young ye candidate nintem. And the can be nama went to be one ho anye campaign in 10. Because our co-organizing why best start the campaign no pano 1996. It was around August, September.
Yeah.
What you say? Nti ekopa see yenye 1998 yakoye ni sunyane. Ye wie no. That was October. 1999. People rose. Some people rose up. Said no. Kufo wakasi ento abano. Amount na obo ho. When you kwan bo ho it must shy. I say abo a pro.
Yes.
But 6 months after say to abano yente wonka. Now you are not capable of leading the party. And they step aside near Zango Congress of These things, all these things happened. What you say? And so, President Kufo, what you doing? And now, only strategize ye. Ye who born toward the Yami ejine chiri. Nyami shira noa 2000.
Owini.
Owini ye. What you say?
Yes.
Go for the same thing. What you say? Go for the same thing. And also I figure because you are body the only name even though on put the end both 2008 and 2012 they are close. But people said say you body as close as he got on the two occasions. Won't me when my you didn't bam trade what you say? 2016. A Jumadin Bay Mono. In a unity behind him. What you 2 minutes my telling you say be unity behind the person. President Mills, President Rawlings against Kufuor in 1996. Kufuor nya 39%. Rawlings had about 57%. Right? And just 4 years after, Mills by against Kufuor.
Yes.
What do I say? What was it? About first time, no. And I Kufuor kuchano. Yeah, come me na Kufuor. President Kufuor cha. Mills kunya about 43%. So from 57% to 43%. And it's 409. And I'm in the bed. I'm in the second time. The second time, President Mills by and he increased by just about 1 percentage point, from 43 to about 44.3 or so. But they still kept faith in him, because no, you'll be a man advertiser, my man for him. And they or no so ni demeanor. People for say we peace loving, and people be all the kiki be a bemu. As in 2008, he won. He won for NDC. Today now you're saying na be ken ho boom.
Na marketing here. And that is why kasa basi say no hadwin kakra hadwin pi because kasa ne bi will be played back
obi
during campaign against.
Go and look at the reports now making. One of the reasons I'm society here say kasa na hontia nipa di bi kafa ba
nkofo ni bi kan
ya nkofo ni bi kafa ba mi ho na me witnesses ade no I had gone to Bui ye be travel no because Bui ekoyade na me fi ho esi krom ye mi kuma the current minister for local government.
Yes,
Ahmed Ibrahim.
I
will see information centers e wo nkro mu nyina na je say kasa nipa ni bia ko kafa Bawumia ho no and I say asro to ni ba bia e no mobo me ka je say Ibrahim Ahmed minister what me ga me chia wie na be say no dey na wo na was ni da se be me nya wie sent kwa de any formula na akeka nyina aka ho Ahmed na ka chere me na se me de me ka wie mo nkrofo na mo say onye ye obeye mempani anya yi ntimi de mo maka no mo dance ya mo dia fa no mo na mo ne tifi
na ono so
na de me ka chere me manfo say ne nkrofo se ndi me de ne nkrofo na ka chere me na me so me ka chere mo, and it did cost us nti ye nsua bibi mfiri mu what you say
I mean within this week many former Ghana Bar Association president Edin Komo.
Yes.
Now or refer me to something you are supposed to have said. Say in Momo tradition no. Say obi nye member of parliament that pa won't mean you need presidency emamo. Enti ontia say wa wakasa asemi na ene udi obi a onye MP dechi. Say onkwaje power emfama. Na den na 3 MPs e will raise no more support your mumu bako. Erika, did you make that comment?
That's what me kind know. If I'm being we try. We try fa baby me can say. Ye koye nimu no. The statement I can be 3 times. Various places. Me say ye koye nimu no. Governance is one 2 places. Now titru no ye emra se bedwefi I want to emra because development development are predicated on laws.
Yes.
And in Tina na make America say a presidential system. America is the flagship of all presidential systems. And America say America hono one more di president.
Yes.
They have been congressmen and governors. They have been congressmen and governors.
Yes.
congressmen wo hode omoye if saying private members bills in them and ye say if you sponsor bia ba wo kra wadwen eye wo sen emre bi ne ye hwe contribution wo kan sen nti e do man show nza direction be na wo de be ko governance ne de some de o man fa ne ye twa ma wo e na wo chekere de hwe improvement what me de ba ho no wo de ba no so say wo sponsor bills wo sponsor laws be through parliament.
Yes.
And my year no they are backing now what me this development number what you say and to make can say ye koye nima sade ne beba but for the time being I'm because America almost America ministers some from secretary ni bi so presidential or president. Give me one example.
Rare.
Give me one example. Say minister B as pay because the ministers are technocrats. I'm the most almost 60 women in the various sectors.
You can give it to Hillary, not why senator than not
absolutely
Secretary of State. Okay.
Hillary and didn't call.
Yeah.
Didn't call Senate,
Yeah.
Or prepare for subsidy didn't call Senate, Oh, to learn lawmaking. The end America. I'm a car say, but the any part of the world here. You can have two people or two groups between them account. Vice presidents, and some key ministers.
Okay.
Sasa na mekai. Because vice president, the president na yejuma. Ndu enema eko what cabinet. And for now no, you betimi omo nyina beka ho. Ba bekwa animu no. Bekwa animu no. Maybe abe 20 years from now no, be hu say o se hwe sa nkrofoni. And na make say enunti no I was a decapo MPs no cry from
ministers no
na enma kwanma emra no ye no monte ase yi afọ de o man hye ne nsa otimi aye. That's what I said.
Okay.
They say me no ebe ko tumia and I was make say FMB but them say the full story no, you didn't tell the full story. Say na me kind o tie ni ye no o fa the whole year. Sometimes I say my making you know in
the American, the only odd one out in your analysis will be Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
Is he building the economy or trumping the economy? And the young was it? And the young was it to say? What you say?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. But my other question to you would be, sir, said you more rich and it said Dr. Bawumia Eberini.
Right.
Senyamiton supergus na urini. Na how the economy is going under the NDC administration.
Right.
If all things being equal, Nyoma Koseya till 2028, the economy will become front of the center, a major campaign issue in 2028. The question is, can your flag bearer then, should it be Bawumia, speak on the economy? Obetimia Kasa about the economy.
First of all, managing the economy, delivering on the economy is supposed to translate into development.
Yes.
Development of the country. Now development and also affected the citizens.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
And the development be on the ground and it affects the citizens. So it's not just say, oh, and you manage the economy, Now, in that case, you are talking about
macroeconomic indicators.
Macroeconomic indicators. Which ones are good? Now, yes, the city has stabilized. It's climbed down.
Yeah.
From Babia Mobile.
Yes. Inflation above.
Is bringing down interest rates kakra.
Yes.
Even though I need a commensurate.
Sure.
We know more can
sure.
These three things no cry are significant.
Yes.
Admittedly.
Yes.
How are they managing it? Now a free February last year, ABC December, and then I injected $12 billion to feed the dollar. To feed the city.
Yes.
Say city the dollars in air bossy akoma. Obi say oh yenesa technically That's how the city with the dollar near Bonacon, 12 billion to make the city strong. Now, so if you treat it as consumption money, contractors in this country, would you have the city stabilized the way you've done it? Now, we now as a cycle, they never sign this kind of cycle, and they say continuous basis. How sustainable is that effort? Meanwhile, come on, say Accra Road. I'm innocent. Essay diversions. In Tibinya, Sikam Ventura contractors, Neka Momonye. I feel as well be a super highway.
Yes.
Super highway now, be
expressway.
Super highway no, super expressway now, be As I say, first no, have we really done the calculation? Kwana yen yes because you say you. Asasina a bit fano virgin area na ekofano. Obi, have we calculated it? What's going to be the impact on food security and food productivity? Asasina e first one, virgin land and south na e first one. Compensation saying you could tuyama wom. We should look at all these things. What you say? Na fe bia kanwa ye jano no. Ye ntuamoka judgment at the whole you. So we are looking at all these.
You are in principle against our expressway. You know?
What I think must be done, as far as the road is concerned, what I think must be done, I say because Kumasi Accra, and so many for Krumo, and my problem.
Yes.
In the diversify so many.
Yes.
So say, unam some grounds on some. Na traffic about do kibi, na Apaja Junction, you could see a Bunsu Junction.
Yes.
The honor we avoided that traffic, and ne I could see any traffic when you name my diversion if any name. So some time for you and many name honina. Na what trakunina, and then you link up to Coco. Kono build it my diversion need a drasso. And in Naka. Ah, so we just side and send a young Coco. Traffic will be easy. I'm ultimately 3 hours. I open the bank right now.
Assempa FM.
So as far as I'm concerned, I think the priority, how we are prioritizing it, we are losing it.
Okay.
I think that beyond Saturday, say you'll be for be a Obi. It should be developing our rail network.
Our rail network, rather. We complete the existing one, no?
Yes.
And rather channel resources for expressway into rail.
To rail. Because I say, I can't don't load in our no. And I'm going to say in time no. She. Achimotan
Yes.
Sweet bro contractors a year in a champ on time. How long did it take us an essay? Was happening on that traffic no and you heavy
heavy.
And they won't say and a champ on time net twice got pim.
Yes.
President go for buy go for second leg and now no be fees why go ye no. How long did it last? A champon. Ebe yes, I did no. 19 was it 74 or 75? Sweden contractors. That was the first asphalt I hear in the Maimu. How long did it last? Over 25 years or so. And they we are an essay because of the heavy traffic. Yeah. The cure is the real network.
Assempa FM.
What I say. And Ray, no me who say you see nya discovery of iron ore. Na Mensah kakra because it's the same Kwapem Togo mountain na mo hu no hye ni no eno na extended ba oti if you oti ekura volta. What I say.
Yes.
The discovery is huge. Huge. Integrated iron and steel, you know. Na you say in the cry we are steel no. The smelters no yemfa nko hye ni ho. Na create
another growth
pool. What I say? We are because the quantities now only huge. However, quality nintino. You say you be double presses, and you're smelting it. We have heavy dose of energy. The energy cost no was wrong. The energy mixer my be 13 cents per kilowatt hour. Would me fan yet. Because integrated bauxite and aluminum bauxite and aluminum no. So once me and getting off the ground, the cost of power. It mean your power dedicated to these two. There will be game changers for us. There will be game changers for us. To me, the say we should be looking at real development. Now, and just coming back to the question,
the issue of Bawumia being able to speak on the economy.
Yes, he would be able to speak on it. But I was just talking about, say, to me, management of the economy, it's not sustainable, and it's also a effort a chance. They go for reserves, and let me commend them for say structure now with their banner, the gold board, structure now. Your manners are legal basis, good.
Okay.
What I those days na me bika. They say Oma dear mo kumuno. You share Oma more expertise in commodity trading.
Okay.
Unfortunately, nipani bi omo hono untimi enkasa amfomo. Is it one of the reasons why my Yakoboka 240 million yana? Is it one of the reasons? I'll leave it to those of them who are experts in the field to also look at those things. So I'm just saying that Sahara management, macroeconomic indicators, they should translate into sectoral development. Agriculture, I say, energy, growth in the energy sector. No? Energy, let's say, because it's the lifeblood of industrialization. Now, because energy costs is so high, won't mean produce. I don't know, me kind of baby say me young one, and me cause what man and Crawford, but then Crawford attacking me. Ken.
Okay.
Oh yeah, iron and steel
company.
Ashanti FM.
Building. I know what say. We are a bit more than about 7,000. I even say 7,000 can a understatement, because we are direct and indirect labor
will be more than
7,000, but it's not able to get it off ground. Why? Because of the cost of power. 3 years ago, I mean, now was say pay, bid.
Yes,
he was talking always about a friend saying cold store. Was the largest cold store in Africa, and they were coming him.
Are they any home?
But it's not operating because of the cost of power. So Koreans, no Chinese, normally prefab cold stores with inbuilt solar systems.
Yes.
Very cheap. We should be thinking about them. How do we make our power cheaper? And that's what Bawumia is talking about.
Yeah, so, but one other criticism against Bawumia has been, sir, if the biggest challenge we face as an economy, job creation, especially for the youth, Ken's campaign has been defined by jobs. The question is that what has defined Bawumia's campaign in terms of policy to deal with the biggest existential threat we face, which is youth unemployment? In the Ken for Nbeka say, or campaigner or chira man for say higher bar resources we na more we near the bay. No more example, you know, oil or neoma for the delegate to know, say it is possible. Or no the on a personal record of job creation near the The Bawumia camp has not done that, are they?
Industrialization, industry.
Yes.
The lifeblood.
Yes.
Power.
Power, sure.
We should be talking about power first before we talk about Zona. Power not be generate, or be generate, not they produce. Yes, the product will be uncompetitive.
Yes.
So the man is talking about these things. The power, no. How do we make it cheap? Of course, managing the economy. So I make us say, I hate the NDC for
macroeconomic indicators.
Yes. How do we sustain it? And then, as my maker say,
yes,
they may find difficulty. But the next thing is looking at, because the macroeconomic indicators, the capital, abafom.
Yes.
The cost of capital,
yes,
abafom.
Yes.
The cost of energy in the air. I didn't see abafom no energy cost, air cost. We should look at that. That is what he is saying. Tina was say, yenye solar power na near Brehono. The good thing for us is experiment now mo ye no. Or pilot now mo ye bui hono. Solar no ye you harvest there we here big land for solar farms.
Sure.
Mo ye studies mo hu say say no mountain no insurance wa. It do not disturb aquaculture. Tina mo ye say ye mount stilts no. Ewo bui no so. Yenhwe do a bit menya. Water ne da ho. Nti see it ma yes how ha. Say a bit harvest for these two ayi. Near their concrete in Akoboa industries. What I say. But having said that, talking about job scramble, no, yeah. Obi. You buy a 2018. Now if I buy 2017. I say President Mahama umbefi hono. And then ka mo ye sa interoperability
sure.
And I'm here say the microphone be at 1.2
contract some never issue no
1.2 billion.
Yes.
Yeah buy ya but me be lead we my no not 100 billion, not 1 billion. Yeah but yes man say hey, well you 200 million if so. Not even half of it. Just 600 million. Hey, then obey what me $600 million every so. Not 100 million. 4.5 million. And on big critics our platform now and they enjoy you. Now mobile money agents.
Interoperability.
Agents.
No, okay.
You buy no 2018 before interoperability, platform no. Expanded Momo market no. Now, year 107,000. And then 2024 years no number now increase it to 900,000. What does it mean?
That's individual mobile money operators.
Yes, agents no. 900,000. And they are creating Mazeo.
But no, they credit wine.
May they credit the initiative of Dr. Bawumia. And the NPP are buying.
The initiative was not for the NPP. So the NDC attempted doing it. The issue was the cost.
In fact,
you dealt with the cost, not the initiative.
The initiative did not even come from the NDC.
I didn't hear.
It started with Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana for no years and compass some years. When Bawumia were there, no. And the man can say, no, you want to nanke person started with
It shouldn't have costed that much.
Yeah, it was not this in the outrageous. That's why or resurrected idea, no. What I say. But you agree with me, say there's nothing new under the sun.
Obvious.
What I say.
Yes.
You'll be crying as ideas are ye fat no. Freezing your high, for instance.
Yes.
So constitution. And this is a good for the buy workers will consider a constitutional imperative. It didn't go for the buy. Would you say that? What I say? Ideas no. They say to be a BB. No, what's a medebaha? What I say?
Yes.
That is what idea that the polished now cost also climbed down significantly in a very profound manner, just more or less because it was for free. 1.2 no. Meaning you call 1.2 and can destroy home. Such a person who saved this country, the true patriot. A true patriot, no. Obi, let's face it. Oti haya. Oboji. Oboji say, o shape ni kama pa na. My father say, obi so obi ya de bia ma ya ban da bi o. Abanda na so okay so be ya didn't here. A boy is also 1.2 billion. Now buy and I say we catch 1.2 billion. Now the MSN Kofuno. One book cash that's one dodo. Now a bit my yard they don't have the price. Sir, have the price. My friend Kofuno, but to bit my yard. Then Kofuno, if you're more for each other, who say, hey, then our day banner. But you are no diani. Only 200 now there. A ye, or the Indian 800.
Indian 800.
Ubi, Upana, Yemen Penia. And as our position. With my affected Nankaveri. You have a family. Your system non so and yet predictable.
Yeah.
Corruption cases in the brace and I you say me fear and me wedding. What I say? The fate and you define the anyway, the Tiakushim. I'm just saying that me I could envisage the kind of pressures that be about Panaso. He stood firm and deliver us out in my but I'm just saying that 800,000, almost 800,000 jobs. One idea. And they deliver a man on my own. And you see, there are so many a year. It's me in a year. I've been an American say, I think the way to go is say bring it down the cost of power.
Industry
because I just one this
one D1F
so we say
the cost of power will be
a product in your competitive. What I say?
Yeah.
Let's deal with the power situation. What I say? Me and then you see the independent power producers account over close to 1 billion. Why did we go for the thermal plants in the first place? Was it those days na because I married no money some people disagreed. La Côte d'Ivoire or more power generation is about 95% thermal. And now we generate power at the cost of bare 9 cents per kilowatt hour. Then it be 16 cents per kilowatt hour. The same thermal plant. Such that would be Mensah hydro. I bring it down to about
from 13, 12. Yeah.
What I say? Didn't what you say power. Côte d'Ivoire. Emra has I want to be the money, of course, ferrying it by the grid. You may see, I say, no, timidity, my bear 10 cents. Côte d'Ivoire, we here. So what only the amount 10 cents? Won't me go to man 30?
So won't mean turn about.
So what it means is that the amount of money just 70.
Sure. And there is a net loss on our
precisely. And then the Kobasa. And to me feel say the time has come. See any break cross a hydro ne say be bet you. The concomitant issue to tackle then will be so be hydro there. Offend you say ko be also na. Offend the galamsey so and be provided with the resolve
to deal with
it. Yeah, but you are. And Cobra, I can say baby also. Tano, I can say baby also. No, we can't do that. We can't continue with this. What you say? I feel my costs no I straightened up. What in there you are there? Not produce power at a cheaper cost. Because you see, we give ourselves the next 20 years. Obi. Let's say it may iron and steel aluminum in Manema. But we say power now be here no. Now only nam kobe 20,000 megawatts. Anything between 15 and 20,000. Yeah, me hope 20 years. I want to we should prepare now. Because the used to say we can't depend on them.
Yeah.
You know, the next 10, 12 years. We can't depend on them.
Yeah.
We should think far.
Yeah, my final question would be, sir, you were in Parliament at the time, na 2023 primaries na air coso.
Yeah.
At the time, the number of MPs threw almost support behind Dr. Bawumia. In fact, we heard later say, oh, the system no shape amount for in line to support Dr. Bawumia and all of that. I mean, as to say, for another day. But at least we saw Nipa Bibri, a teacher Bibri not supported Dr. Bawumia. Ken didn't have that kind of support Onya this year in 2023. This year at least, at the last count, now it me kind Nipa a kukuda minimum part nebe 22 beer. Akodi Ken Japan here in 2023 no mundi nechi. The campaign team akase even then utimi poli 37% of the vote. Now this time when you kukuda mi mundi nechi, then it's like a done deal for them. Embo as somebody who is close to this campaign.
Agroniform.
Sir.
Now say yeah with media I don't know say who will be then I was at the time I was the majority leader.
Sure.
Nobody, absolutely nobody spoke to me.
In line.
Nobody. Said many MPs in Kokasa. And God is my
presidency and frail.
Me say God is my witness. Nobody. And a frame is now say Sanye canon so. Say it has been said they say in the lead up to 2008.
Yes.
Na system no so e we pon crofon for Anachamati. Those comments were made.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo Jina ye no. Na system no back no. Is that not the case?
Sure.
Akufo-Addo anko wene.
Oh, we need.
So if people have trust in you, regardless, no krempa, regardless no obenya. I don't want to recline and then deal with those matters because as I'm saying nyame any me dancing.
Yes.
Nobody
spoke to
me. Say, oh, any MPC. I was a leader at the time. Say, any MPC in Kasa. And I said, one moon no cry no. No. Nobody.
But the
president at the time.
Being honest, no, the 37 Ken got a surprise, Okakra. To be very honest,
it did. Because na me you see me say he harvested from the discontent.
In the system,
and the
narrative one also push here.
Allah so pull it out, no.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
And microphone you answer go dinach.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
Could be possible. Say this time be a unyasa. It could be possible. Say this time be a even though we say you walk and say we say kuku dam here be kuku dam no mudi kuku dam no mudi Bawumia what count.
Oh, there's some make within the
context. Oh no, you're very weak. Oh.
No, not make within the context. He didn't get that many people in 2023.
Right.
It was within that context.
Yes.
Of course, everyone knows Bawumia has a lot more people behind him.
Yes.
But
said never be benzo and you many to some I'm Dinichi. I'm di Bawumia. And ne. Omunyina. So I'm saying says oh yes idea and do a proper matchup. Say was it 22 or her? Like what he has said or what I say. I don't know who more individual strengths. But to me, then I'm kind of grown from. Sometimes team a couple of play he supporters be hey no man win it. What I say. Team no prepare never win it. And the message now the nam no. What's make us say message Dr. Bawumia de nam no. Ebubum punchero. Absolutely. Enra ayi baby ye ND na ripana no mo kasa no penny bi. Let me even start with ayi me aminu penny Ghana. The first time I joining Bawumia o kana semna o ka people so o ka o do baby o bu baby Kofi Ghana o ti akoye mo no sorry I'm say Kofi Ghana wasn't it na anya ho
Kofi Ghana dey
Kofi Ghana maso Kofi Juma then no a similar thing happened. Penibia no Timmy be 4 seats away from me. He was so moved. What I say?
Yes.
Another person I saw now why put tears.
Asempa FM.
Hey, Enra. Ewu Kumase. Ashanti region.
The way no na me call Penny no ho. Say Edin. So Bawumia mamesu. Obi I inka me hope say inka da kurbi and I war off air na when you man can ubeti and form your own judgment. What I say? And that I think that it's going to be well.
And you believe he would get a better percentage of the votes than he did in 2023?
I think so.
Obenya more than.
I think so.
Well, in 2022, you said 60. Is it 63?
63%.
63%.
Yes.
This time, Obenya more.
This time, Obenya more. Depending on what happens in Ashanti, I'm looking at a national average of about 70%.
For Bawumia.
Hey. I've been with him. And now, you see, I don't know,
Yes.
Yeah, assessment. Constituency by constituency, police station by police station. That's what we've done.
But
regions, we've done so 2 times already. I said I want to walk to bury we'll be a heading there. It's Ashanti, and because he ain't real, almost the bay late. What I say, because almost the send you see Emma before interview. What I've told them, they say, baby, wabba, every say, teams and letter area teams.
Yes.
And mom who 3 days. We may only be able to get about half. Maybe maximum maybe 25 constituency into me company. I'm telling you.
70.
But say, yes, bit me attaining that. Yes, bit me attaining that.
Who role in the campaign here then?
Oh, I'm the national campaign coordinator.
Oh, the coordinator for the campaign.
Yes.
How is it different from the campaign manager?
We work to attain the same purpose. We work to attain the same purpose.
There were few messages. I mean, kind of yes, you concluding remarks now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but something from the director of elections for the Ken campaign, Rocky Obeng, and this video was making rounds after Peace Pact signing. No, now I say it drew Honorable Ken. So now. My name's on TBB. I see paper so man for ban in China and all of that. Inti Rocky said, Honorable Ken Ohene Japan signed the Peace Pact, ignore the wicked propaganda. Or say, here is what happened. An important provision was mysteriously removed from the document, which was given to Honorable Ken Ohene Japan. Honorable Ken Japan paused and drew their attention to the omission. The provision that states that the Electoral Commission must annul results of voting centers that refuse to do open space counting of ballots. This provision was proposed and accepted by all the candidates and the Electoral Commissioner. This provision was, however, omitted in the document submitted to Honorable Ken Ohene Japan. But the chairman of the Presidential Election Committee later apologized and gave an assurance that the correction will be done. Into clarification, Rocky Obeng Ediaba Enono on that one. We say Obi, for MPP to regain its glory and strength, they have to vote massively, over 70% for Bawumia, because Bawumia is the man of the moment for the youth of Ghana. Ken Ewotema. It can prophetically, and so I mentioned the 70% figure. We say Obi, Dr. Bawumia has been vilified so much by his opponents for nothing. This is mere hatred. Ask Honorable whether he knows for a fact that President Akufo-Addo has withdrawn his support for Dr. Bawumia. Also, if he is part of the elders, what action are they going to take against Honorable Ken Japan about his recent outburst against Dr. Bawumia on the recent comment about Edu Buahin? Gasti man ewo brekum. Honorable sir, neck on still.
Yeah.
Neck on
the
National Executive Committee.
Yes.
Of the party.
Yes.
And
I fain my become. Na former leaders in income.
Okay.
And I propose an amendment saying for one count.
Okay.
And all former minority
and majority leaders. And by extension, National Council.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And that's not just any bit to me a pushing neck to consider Sari, because already General Secretary Akase or refer Professor Frimpong Boateng Semno to neck.
Yeah.
Say Omomeshe say Ombe Pamno Edin a free party. And no personal opinion where no. So if it's an assem now, okay, kind of across the line.
Oh, first of all, assem na okay, no. Once shall say nanka me address na me jai.
Yeah.
Assem okay, now the share at the Bawumia has never ever stated that anywhere. Bawumia can say assem no. What I say?
Yes.
And I make us say okashe no na fi, then you descended on him.
Yes.
Using that as a basis.
Yes.
Say we can throw. Bawumia can say
assem no.
Baby.
India no you think that was neck
for say omo pacho.
Yes.
I've heard but I've heard enrenumre say Ken team say pacho on
there be also pacho for stating the obvious.
For stating the obvious. Now I am because obvious no dey. On can say no. Anyone can say no. And we can say pacho for stating the obvious that just say you still want to hold on to your own untruth. You've stated an untruth. It's been shown to you, say, as my work, no correct.
Nipanen kai. But somebody in the campaign,
somebody in the campaign, class, someone work on yes, I know, won't to me.
Yes.
And then all can say, Edu Buahin, Yamana and Kobi. So, in 1996, some in the party, no, because Mani Kobiwa, and Gobe winning, am I?
Okay.
And the Kufo buy.
Okay.
Kufo buy a way, you know. Then people started saying, say, and also uncle.
Okay.
But the party drawing lessons from the CA in time, no. Then decided to say no. The Kufo Konanya Yedi and Answer Fanning could be. And the Kufo winning my. And a Kufo to buy also any ye, or not any cobu or winning my.
Yes.
And all day. NDC for dear by males in John Muhammad Dina by Senti. I said parties in who they need to be politically consistent.
Okay.
And Tiema Bawumia Kobu. That was what he said.
Okay.
Now no Kase Dubois him podi. Yeko 1996.
Yes.
Na neho edutona.
Yes.
Na no ka ho bi na e ma president for creating be wene. What you say?
Yes.
Na sasem no and so it didn't come from Bawumia.
From Bawumia, okay.
What you say?
That has been established.
That's established. And I send you Sika, you know. There's no way I want to make say I do want Yanko contest 1996.
Okay.
I want to say another year would be shame when say Bawumia say Yanko contest. That there was a contest.
And
one
video was released. Okay.
One perform yentina. You told me nobody said say want to me Yanka say I do want Yanko contest. Indeed, Sasem Nimpuno. Obi. Mimpo na me ko fa asem no ebe kaaye ache kakra ba be 3 months ago na me ka the need say dey Bawumia beba na me ko fa asem no bae ndi me kai say engineer Kobreja Japan bo na be kai say aso me kai no anya no credit dubu ahin o yare die but na ye after 2000 and me ka kire Kobna say Kobna should not pretend say onim the history part of the party more than I do know na dubu ahin yare in 1994 no be Kumasi nanko ko north or stop over no and ajuna no yare. He stayed in the house of Dr. Kwame Donkofojo for 4 days. I'm for Dr. For ebe hwe no fia ma stabilize and sana I'm friend yere Mrs. Mary Dubois. What I say Mom witnesses had no Donkofojo otiase omu ni fia asem si ye no Mr. Kentena Piaminka
yes
witnessed this ono dey free mu but ne yere anti Rose otiase they all saw this. Ze mekasa na mekaje kwa president say kwa president ase ya na so me nya adwena o dey fortunately Donkofojo otiase onwu ye so me na mai bi ho na ba ko free mu ba ko ye miami wo fa say ebi maame e fe no anti abname no they are living, they witness this. That is not to take anything away from President Kufuor victory in 1996. That is not it. But I was just saying say no can who be e bia na dubu ahinga na ne ho den
yes
and unya kwan call around the year because the dubu ebi no na fe going around na yedin what kind Piaminka buku na the river in the sea apino kasa asem no and yo omo nim part in history e be kasa na me hu say owo de ba ko social media say oh asem na me kan no now aferi afi Bawumia ho instead of owning up say asem e ka fa Bawumia ho no nya no kore no one it didn't come from Bawumia.
Okay.
Two I want to be recently or so never said Dubai
one contested.
He didn't say that. And I also didn't say 19 Dubai young contested. Okay. What you say?
Okay.
And this will be someone. You need pack and no manaka. What you say? So also James was Dubai no yarina no yaria and cry another matter. But then for me dance you. What you say? Say Dr. Donkofojo one yiri nyina ni fie na de isi no Mrs. Piaminka otiase.
Okay.
These two people no na mayi maybe na dubu ahin be kuma say no be save no anti abena me no otiase and yo say nipa nima de onim ye nyina ye ti ye ntimi hu nyama nyina nzi o te wonim bibi na so be draw attention say na si na so wo boa
na waje atum na so
then we move on.
My other question was on Prof. Frimpong Boateng as a NEC member, no? Say GS refer to NEC, some permanent free party anymore. Is it something you would vote for?
Oh.
Based on because GS petition they say we call it a party fake. Na nye MPP na onim no any.
Well, say the general secretary and so me feel said there should be discipline in this party.
Okay.
Yeah, by me kasa making I'm emphasizing that. I want to say cool na yentimi I ensure discipline in the party now. It couldn't be teacher pansa. What you say? And that is why I thought that in semana a share no a check. You must be just say you trouble yajo. Asem no unkai because say imuha asem see
Asempa FM.
Yeah, Ashanti report no.
Yes.
On say na report no. Na adwen say ini se kwa bonten.
Sure.
They go hand over ma regional executive na omo ye no. Oh, edi by 4 days na Crofosha says the Mensah Bozu committee I recommend say Bawumia should not be repeated. Nani adenu in many places just say social media baby. So then your coordinator to a program na year no investigation year near friend Mr. Kwakwa. I'm say look, go and respond to this. But don't talk the details, just the general contours. Ndio mema asem ni keke say na waka say asa na nkofo na kan ni report no. But they persisted. Say Mensah Bozu no anka samra. Wono na a report no, wono na committee ni woni ye de share nsa. Committee no we insist say committee ni say. That was why I came out to say the Amoka no. Anya no kre. Ena MPs no bi former MPs no bi say omo pe ade e wo mu. Confidentially na because okay mon transfer back electronic informa or no because after all almost a contest here. I don't know how come I don't know every day but then making you say as I said Dr. Mensah and Bawumia tanya no kre atorenche me two main ministers omodi helicopter ko baby e ko tehwe obi na me ko baby ni party for akoshia Bawumia same crew ya ni party for ni e ko agona in particular e ko ye na e be share program na se no na me ka so asama ACD NDC for microphone na e free mu but yen ka say omonye asonfo emma NDC they are ministers of state. Which state? The Republic of Ghana. The Ghana for na at Rancham ne CNT ye mompa ye mom se nyame for mo kran say yi mutala our film no na me no personal relationship ni page na o ye no I try my office be 3 days
Asempa FM
or no na say dedicate one whole chapter to me. That's the extent of any relationship. Mani boama doctor wish ya me no hey said diabolic would me through I mean that kind of relationship na me ti me see mom pa ye e ma wo me nyame for me crazy me fi e ho e bedu tafo na ye say owura bi ye friend apew a chen ye hu no akofa mo Joy FM mo logo bi no aye story dia to so or circulating social media say me member ho say and a woman we NDC for the end party we shouldn't care about them. I mean, how callous can anybody be? Send it supporting the Babako. Ebio a race you move. The Okoye a friend say was sister station wo Kumasi. Insha. Onoso kansa ma munipana wono a friend say Jantua yes. Ma Jantua no they Mensah Bozu and Kasawa, they don't care. Why? It is some number party. We be dear some number party. Oh, and the way he bears the message of Bawumia and then destroy and discredit. No, I think you will be another say, Yabuegu. How callous could our own people be to ourselves? Then I may say, who be say.
Professor from Paul Watson and his teacher in the party.
Me, I don't believe say Ebia statement na fi general secretary.
Yes.
So say onyani ye permanent party. Say why ade bia emfa kwemo.
Yes.
Yen refer no to disciplinary committee.
Okay.
E bono a omo de be kire say ade we ya no.
Emfa kwemo.
Asotwe ni. Sa asotwe ni wo
Many didn't come Busan say we know one of the offenses I was all referred to disciplinary committee. And or see no constitution in certain instances say NEC can take a decision say you are off without even referral to the disciplinary committee. And that is what he has invoked in this specific instance. The right to be heard.
The right to be heard. What you say?
Yeah.
And I didn't know you know so no. Me
cry. NEC bef tunes half no.
Me and I say. Say NEC media. Say you hold you say.
Okay.
NEC no upholds decisions.
Sure.
The NEC na obebe ni mu na ebedi wasemo.
Maybe NEC after listening to him can then refer him to the disciplinary committee.
Absolutely. Okay. Make say or say a court disciplinary committee in any event. Your constitution say the duty of every member to project the good image of the party. And they say what you should promote duties of member. Article what is it? Article 3. Article 3 clause 5 sub A. Let's say a member shall have the right and duty to at all times 1 promote and defend the good name of the party.
Okay.
And protect the unity of the party. Be loyal and truthful to the party. What you say? It's uncomfortable. We bit me just with the bomb code. Say unima se no akoka e dia fa say ni bana na make say media me gidi say yemma sa de no emra but ye fa mra kwaso
na
obi am ka say e bia
ya chinchim
ye de nyimu bia ba ya discriminate so what I say.
That's fine
because never be statements on can say the bodies on the same thing. One we are now quite selective. What I say me de ene aka ne nkono na about what they do so me gidi say bit me the national executive committee and the steering committee no enyina no mo manage process na ma yenkodu ho ene arehimo amenya se na me kai nipa na mbeka say no amu bebre kasa
mama assurance
encourage me ka even the benefit amu kasa ho.
Okay.
The former president spoke nicely.
Yes.
The chairman of the committee, Kasai, the chairman of Peace Council, and so Kasai, the Futu Papa, MI.
Okay.
Then we had the Ashanti Enterprise. Ashanti Enterprise. So me say you Send me home, me bottom of Saint.
That's the honor. What was all?
Never to tell me.
Oh, sir. By a protege of the popular.
Of say, you listen to me one time.
Oh, wow.
And you know, engage me. Into me, big Gina Swami.
Yes.
Crampuno.
Yes.
First time he supported me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. I selective.
Sure.
We should manage. We could do what we are. So coming together will not be difficult.
It's true. My I think it's been a very good interview. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully we get to speak again after 31st January. Right.
I'm a yard man. I'm a boy in your
yeah.
After 31st now I will say
easy. I think we have been the most rigorous campaign.
Oh yes.
You've not been involved in a campaign where the whole Ghana say that.
This is the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah. This is the first time the entire country. I'm even 1/4 of the entire nation. Bawumia nanu imeko kakra again. Because 4 regions.
But we
call 3 regions.
Okay.
But we the entire country.
It's a national campaign coordinator. Wow.
Boga lose.
Easy.